You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show. I'm Dominic Konareski. The World Series is over and free agency has just begun. Cody Bellinger, as expected, has opted out of his deal with the New York Yankees, one of several key New York players to do so with their respective teams, as the Mets had Edwin Diaz and first baseman Pete Alonso opt out as well of their respective contracts. The Yankees expected to be big contenders in both the Alonso and Diaz market, as New York is in desperate need of fulfilling bullpen needs and offensive needs. Look, say what you want about the 2025 Yankees. It was a pure disappointment. If you say anything otherwise, that the season was still a success, they made the ALDS, you are unequivocally wrong. The Blue Jays exposed the Yankees on, I think, the highest level you could on national TV at a World Stage audience game, World Stage audience series more like. And then seeing the World Series between Los Angeles and Toronto, it really went to go show just how far the New York Yankees are from being a legitimate World Series contender. And obviously, Cody Bellinger played a massive part in the Yankees' offense this season. He hit a lot of belly bombs with the Bronx Bombers. Maybe it's because he felt cool, calm, and collected and comfortable being on his father's former team. I don't know. But man, what we saw out of Cody Bellinger in this career resurgence season was special. And it's something that I do believe that he could back up for 2026 and beyond. Fact of the matter is, the Yankees' offense was inconsistent as a whole, and the Yankees' pitching, mainly bullpen pitching, was absolutely atrocious. And I really don't think that having Garrett Cole on the team for the full season would have done much difference, especially if the bullpen would have been in the same state as it was. Keeping Cody Bellinger, retaining him, obviously you got to pursue him in free agency, is going to be the biggest priority, I feel like, or at least the top 3 priority for the New York Yankees this offseason. But let me remind everyone, Bellinger is a Scott Boras client. For those who don't know, Scott Boras loves to gouge out teams' bank accounts to get the biggest deal possible. Bellinger's projected AAV for what would be between a 4 to 6 year projected deal is between 21 and 27.5 million a season. Seeing on how Bellinger played towards the end of the regular season, I would say it's safe to bet on the fact that it's going to go up to around the 27 million number. Obviously, the Yankees, you don't want to get into a bidding war, so some people may be honestly saying right now, well, go for Kyle Tucker then. Kyle Tucker is expected to command around the same range as Bellinger, and let's face it, Bellinger really wiped the floor with Kyle Tucker. I mean, he was substantially better in almost every single hitting category and even defensive category there is, and I feel like Bellinger is just able to offer a lot more than Tucker. And he's already New York proven. We know how Cody Bellinger is in the Bronx. He did not only succeed, he excelled playing in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. I think if I were Brian Cashman and how sign went, I would have got on the phone immediately with Mr. Scott Boras and said to him, let us have the final bid, let us have the final offer on Cody so we could have a legitimate chance of going out and retaining him. Comment down below what you guys think. I truly do believe the Yankees will retain Cody Bellinger, but it's really going to be based on whether or not the price is right. I do not see New York giving out more than a $30 million AAV for Bellinger, at least not at this point, knowing that they need to address multiple offensive needs and definitely pitching needs, because now Clark Schmidt, he's going to be out till the middle of 2026. Carlos Rodon out till May expected, and then Garrett Cole won't be ready till late April, early May. So not only do you have bullpen issues you have to address, you also got to kind of worry about the starting 5 as well still. So this is going to be, I believe, a very busy season for the New York Yankees. That's going to lead to a very interesting 2026 opening day against San Francisco. I'm Dominic Konareski. Take it easy, folks.